You probably started your business to try and create more freedom. And honestly, how's that going for you? If you got hit by a bus, would your business keep running without you? And don't worry, I can probably guess the answer because I've asked a heap of founders the exact same question. The answer is always the same. Picture this, it's 7 a.m., you haven't had your coffee yet, and there are 3 messages from your team asking questions that they should probably know the answers to. A client has slipped through the cracks and they're pissed off, and you've got a report due at 9 a.m. You're already behind schedule. Sound familiar? Well, that's not just a bad day. That's what every day looks like when a business doesn't have a proper operating system. And the worst part about this, growth will get harder and harder every single day. You're running as fast as you can just to stay still. Well, at Foundana, we build custom software scoped around exactly how your business works, designed to remove you as a bottleneck and unlock growth. We build a bespoke system from scratch, and it's live on your own domain in literally 14 days. So if you want to see what that looks like in practice, well, keep watching. Because if you're being honest with yourself, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Problems are constantly landing on your desk. You're cross-referencing Notion, Slack, Google Sheets, and email just to get a single answer. And you're in reactive mode, dealing with one fire after another. All of this means you can't take a single day off without your phone going off constantly. Maybe you've tried writing SOPs and training the team harder. Maybe you've spent thousands on HubSpot, Airtable, Monday, maybe Pipedrive, all held together with Zapier, duct tape, and good intentions. Maybe you even tried hiring a specialist ops person to solve all your issues. But you are still the one holding it all together. And here's the part that really stings. You were hoping for more freedom, but now you've got a new kind of job, one that you can't leave. Ironically, the harder you work, the more dependent the business becomes. And that's not a sustainable business at all. That is a trap. Look, I don't blame you for being stuck. Because here's what nobody tells you. The tools were never the problem. The people weren't the problem either. Your business was simply never designed to run without you. And every hire and every new tool is simply patching over that fact. And to fix it properly on your own, you'd need to become a process expert, a software architect, a product manager, and a systems designer, all while running your day job, full time. That's not a realistic gap to close solo. And this is what makes Foundana completely different. We don't expect you to know what software you would need. We don't even ask you that. Instead, we start by actually sitting down and understanding how your business makes money. Everything from sales and marketing to fulfillment and operations. We figure out where the time is actually going, and we figure out where things keep breaking. And we design a system around that. And then we build it from scratch. Not a template, not a SaaS product built for everyone and therefore perfect for no one. This is literally a full stack application built from the ground up that perfectly fits the way your business actually works. For your internal operations, that means your workflows, automations, integrations, and user management, all deployed to your own domain in 14 days. And that means your team can finally move the needle without having you involved in every single step. And for businesses that want to improve how they work with their customers in particular, or productize their service altogether, we include a branded customer portal too. This means your customers get a consistent, professional experience whether you're in the room or not. And every build comes with a 100% scope delivery guarantee. If it doesn't change how your business operates, you'll get all your money back. So if that sounds like what your business needs, book a discovery call with me directly. We'll do a full business review, map where the real bottlenecks are in your business, and you'll walk away with a clear picture of what the right system might look like, whether you work with us or not. Right, so here's what this actually looks like in practice. MailMob is an email marketing agency. They came to us as a service business with a great team, but their business couldn't scale any further. Every new customer meant more manual work, more coordination, and more time from the founder personally. After we built their bespoke system, the same team could support 2 times the amount of customers. As a result, revenue tripled in 3 months. Not a single person added to the headcount. They didn't grow by hiring more people. They grew because the business finally had something underneath it that could run without the founder holding it all together. Now, you might be thinking that's a best case scenario. So here's a different one. T8 Partnerships, a sport and entertainment consultancy. We're running their entire deal pipeline across spreadsheets and email threads. We built them a custom CRM with deal stage tracking and workflow automation, delivered it inside the 14-day sprint. The founder's words when he saw it for the first time, "This is effing awesome." His whole business changed the way it operated. Literally overnight. Time on admin tasks plummeted, and he could finally work on the business instead of in it. Now, you may be thinking, 14 days, that sounds too good to be true. And look, I get it. Whether you've been burned by a developer before, or you've thought about building something but got put off by all the costs and the timeline and everything that could go wrong, I completely understand. And here's what makes us different. Before Foundana, I actually spent over a decade as a chief product officer, running large-scale development teams with multi-million-dollar budgets. Traditional builds like this would take over 6 months, but with our approach, supported with AI tooling, we can deliver enterprise-grade solutions in record time. Our in-house scoping process is what makes the 14-day timeframe completely possible. We build exactly what you need, but nothing more. And we've delivered on every feature we've committed to date. There's a money-back guarantee if we don't. I'd also be wondering if it'll actually be proper software that works. And yes, you get a full stack application, front end, back end, automations, the database, secure login, and any third-party integrations that come along with it. Built to the same standard that I held large enterprise development teams to. The difference is it's built specifically for your business. But this isn't for everyone. If your team is still trying to find product market fit, then come back in 6 months. This is for the founders who know they've got something that works, but the business has hit a growth ceiling, or it keeps breaking every time they try to step away. So if that's you, here's what actually changes. Your team stops needing you for every single decision. Your clients get a uniform experience without you having to personally hold it together. And growth comes naturally with less people. You stop being the single point of failure and you get your evenings back. Now, the scoping process only takes one 90-minute session. That's all the time investment needed from you, and it's all that's standing between you and a system that is completely game-changing for you and your business. Book your discovery call below, and let's get building.